Hi, this is Doyle Danny, and welcome back to my Radiance of Path reverse recruitment, where of course I have Jacob Casual. How are you doing today?
Goodbye. I'm very glad to be here on this boat map where we're on the land right now.
Boat
Or something else
map.
nowadays.
Also, it's almost as hype as boat maps. MVP Largo again. MVP Largo.
He deserves it.
It's Largover.
It's
He's
all those
so
Colossus triggers.
he's so based. He hits so many Colossus triggers.
And they don't do anything.
So we gotta scroll through this. Oh, I was holding.
Yeah,
So if you hold down A, it speeds up. But then it's like, hey, do you want to just reject Soth?
Do you not want this kid to join you?
Well, I mean, it's Volk, not Soth. So, like, he's better, right?
Stiletto. Woo!
He is Shade. And he has Stiletto. And he's 8 strength, 9 speed, baby. Not even... not even...
It's all those Blossom levels.
Yeah. So I mentioned this last time, but I do definitely want to train Makalov because of, the Har recruitment. But by train, I mean I'm saving bonus experience for him. So we're not going to be investing in him. I'm trying to decide, I guess, you know, if Largo is the MVP, we should probably make an axe for him.
Agreed. We can still only do irons, that's right. But we have enough money to make it max forge because...
Well, I mean, we could also do crit and weight. Have you ever increased weight on forges? It's very funny.
Oh, okay. One time, I increased the weight of a steel bow in Radiant Dawn because I was making a stone hoist from FE11, and I was trying to give it the same stats as the stone hoist, which means it needed to have, like, bajillion weight on it. So I increased its weight by a whole bunch. The weight was like a ballista, so I couldn't double with it.
That's very funny. You could reduce the weight, which, like, technically, I guess, is, like, a thing that is good. But, like, yeah. I don't know.
I find that I just never need to reduce the weight on stuff. Because in games where you can forge weight to remove it, it's the same game where strength is weight reduction. And I find that strength is high enough to get rid of whatever weight the weapon has.
Yeah.
I think of right now, we can only forge irons, and I think most people in our army right now has enough strength to negate iron weight.
Oh, is this one of the maps where... Actually, is this one of the maps where we can buy hand axes?
Check.
Let's find out.
There's a javelin
I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this Stigurna mistake. We can grab a Thunder. Oh. Thunder's good. We'll give Thunder to Khalil.
I think you bought a bunch of hand axes last time because you were worried about that happening. So you bought a bunch of hand axes.
It's every other, so it means that they'll be available next time. Like, the way it works, I believe it just alternates every other, basically.
That sounds right.
I don't even necessarily think we, like, have too many complex preps to do, so maybe I won't even cut. Normally I cut around them because there's, like, a lot of preps going on. But, like, here it's like, hey, let's just, like, deploy good unit. Let's just deploy good unit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you want to bring anyone for Nasala for this map since he can fly?
Yeah, Nasala can fly, so over Gifka, probably. He can also cast wind magic.
Woo, it'll be effective against the birds.
I know. Fucking the most important effective damage ever.
This map is odd, to say the least.
Let's just raw dog it. Let's just raw dog it. I don't even need to care about positions. We can just do this. So I know we're gonna get Brom instead of Jill, and that's less than ideal.
Lagoose Slayer.
Look at that effective damage. Look at that
I like how
effective damage.
it's bugging out in the top left because I don't think the game ever anticipates the screen to pop up, so it doesn't know what to display properly.
Well, I don't think you can deal... Are there any units that take effective damage from Vortex in Final? There are, yeah. There's... I mean, Ashnar's flying.
I guess there's Wyvern Riders. I guess there's Wyvern Lords.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe they just anticipated no one would ever pick Naysala.
That seems like a fair thing for them to anticipate. Can you do this?
I can't think of many reasons why you would pick Naysala over Tibarn.
I mean, sexy.
That is a very good point. Counterpoint, Tibarn is also sexy.
True. I'm just saying, like, different strokes for different folks. I think the people
very true.
I think the people who picked Naysala did it because of the word sexy.
And that is pretty valid.
It's very valid and legit. And we'll use
he also has a coin
spam.
in his inventory, so that's important.
Yeah, for the transfers!
You gotta transfer him over. That's an extra time that the dealer can say, whoops, you got a blank card, cry about it.
Everyone says that the transfers royal is Gifka because he gets enough strength to be able to one round auras and wow, get a coin! Get a coin! That's the real answer, is the coin. I know he doesn't counter, but we'll just do that, I guess.
Sure. Build the gauge quicker.
Have Largo equip the Steel Axe. Stefan here. Joffrey here. Do that. And Alencia. I'm gonna have Alencia. I don't want her to get attacked by the crow because she's like... Her combat sucks ass at this point. Like, her combat does just kind of suck ass. But she does need to fly down there to recruit Brom because he cannot water walk. So it's gonna be another Torbod situation where like, help! Help, I replaced the flyer. What do I do?
You got this.
Oh.
It do not got this. Oh, this happened last time Naysala entered an animation.
Yeah, but this time it's completely frozen.
Oh, it's not starting.
Yeah, it's not.
Are we losing him?
We'll be right back. Whoops. So, for no reason in particular, I've chosen to play Gifka instead of Naysala.
Naysala, that's the fabric of reality. Be careful with it.
Naysala is a Ricardo archetype? Question mark?
Teehee, Julian, I'm ripping the world apart, as well as reality around it.
So I think the plan is, just kind of to, like, play super defense on the boat. And that's it. That's the extent of the whole plan.
Wow. Such a original strat that I've never seen before.
Well, I was gonna try to be, like, fancy, because I do have these, like, flyers. But one of the flyers isn't allowed to play.
Critical!
Nice low percent crit.
I wonder what the percentage is. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you can see it right there on the bottom of the screen in the battle forecast.
True.
I have also put Master Seals on Khalil and Tormod. We should be getting Mist soon, because if I remember correctly, Mist replaces Stefan. So it's not, like, super urgent, but I would kind of like a staffer who's not Alencia. Normally, I actually don't care about promoting the mages in Path of Radiance to get early staffs, but that's because you have both Mist and Riss available, and, like, staffing
There's not really a demand for them.
Yeah. But, like, here, there's still not, like, a huge demand for staffers, but I would like someone other than my main lord, because sometimes she's going to be doing stuff, like, trying to recruit units.
On the other side of the map.
Like Brom, who's going to be drowning.
It'll be fine. God, if only we had a weapon that had
look with the Lagoon Slayer.
That's actually a good question. Come on, Lagoon Slayer!
15 is not bad.
3-hit KO!
We can set up a kill for her, actually.
Very true.
In fact, we don't even need to use the Lagoon Slayer if we set up a
Then we can use
kill.
an iron sword.
Just use an iron, yeah. Okay, so we'll do this. I do want Alincia to be down here for Brom Gaming.
I like there's one traversable tile to the left of Tanith. There's just a single tile that you can technically walk on, but you're not reaching unless you drop someone on it.
Well, it's so that you can use rescue drop strategies to leave... It's so that you can use rescue drop strategies to leave Soth behind.
True. I feel like I remember dropping the small boy on the island. Someone remembered to get him, right?
I think it would be very funny if you could just drop a unit there, and if they were on that, if they were not a flyer, and the map ended, then it would just, you just lose them forever. That would be funny.
3C escape map. You leave one unit on the island for no reason whatsoever. You don't get anything out of it.
It kind of makes me think of in TMGC. There's a secret character that you can get by going to an island, but there's nothing else on that island, and that character is like mounted, right? And you can rescue mounted units in TMGC because it's based on like it's got the GBA mechanics. But it draws a lot of inspiration from Radiant Dawn, the Tellius games. And so when I first recruited that secret character, I was like, wait, what if, because this game is like heavily inspired by the Tellius games, what if horses couldn't be rescued like in the Tellius games? That would be funny. That would be a funny recruitment.
I do like horses not being able, or I like the idea of horses not being able to be rescued. Kind of, I guess.
Yeah, it's another drawback for mounted units. Is I think the idea, right?
Yeah. Because otherwise you could, if there's like a huge thing of water in the way or a huge mountain range, in GBA you can just pick up a paladin and bring him over it. Magic!
Speed.
But in this game, you can't do that. For example,
Although
we can't
it does
just rescue
just like,
Makalov.
I feel like so many things that are meant to keep calves in check just like make flyers even better. Like desert maps is the go-to example of like, this is clearly designed to keep calves in check, but it's just, it makes flyer spam even worse.
Flyers really good.
Here he comes! It's Jesus Christ himself walking on water.
Jesus Christ!
He just teleports.
He just snaps onto the tile. Alincia, help! I'm drowning. He cannot swim. We must save. Oh, actually, it looks like he's swimming just fine right now.
Okay, what if we go here with the Slim Lance? So we can set up... Because, so, here's the thing, is because of the way... Oh.
Here's a... Why does he have a Brave Lance?
Does this Hacks creator just, like, putting Brave weapons on random units?
Why does he have a Speed Wing as well?
Because, like...
doesn't start with the Speed Wing?
Because, like, fucking Stefan started with the Brave Sword in his inventory. And now Brom has the Brave Lance? Did they think FP9 was too hard? And you need to get all these Brave weapons?
If anything, we have better units, for the most part, that you're supposed to have at this point in the game. Like, we've crunched all the numbers, and units like Jeffrey, Khalil, and Stefan are just better.
Like, strictly better,
than what
yeah.
you're supposed to have by this point.
It's very
We also got a celerity scroll.
We did get a celerity scroll and 2 Brave weapons, and an extra Speed Wings.
I kind of forgot that we had the scroll for it, so whenever I saw Tormod, I thought, oh yeah, we're trading up Tormod, so we can have Celerity Sage Boy.
No, I just want another Staffer, TBH. And, like, if I can get him to 10 and just make him a Staffer, then I don't have to, like, screw over Khalil's long-term prospects.
Yeah. We can let Khalil have all the EXP. But we gotta look out for the boss. He has very dangerous skill.
Corrosion, right?
Yeah. I think we have a Javelin equipped.
Oh, oops.
I can see... Is this how Brom's able to walk in the water? Because it doesn't look that deep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is why the boat is stuck. Because we're sailing in water deep to our ankles.
All right, so
Brom, you gotta help us.
what I was saying earlier is that Jill, you can't talk to her. She has to recruit herself. So Alincia's gonna have to just like wait right next to Brom because otherwise he can't initiate the talk.
You just have to wait next to him.
That's normal, right? You normally get a second Lagoon Stone here. I think that's normal.
I know these birds drop some stuff that do stuff.
And then there's
some
no
that
one
drop
else over
skill
here,
books.
is there?
I don't think there's any enemies left besides those two. You
Well,
kind of
we're
got rid
gonna
of
get
all of them. We have
reinforcements.
flyers.
I know there's reinforcements that show up because, like, some of the reinforcements have droppable stat boosters. I'm gonna be real, I never really play with animations turned on. The Lagoon Slayer looks pretty cool. Like, that is a cool looking sword.
The Lagoon Slayer looks awesome.
This is, I guess, the upside to animations. There's that secret
I
book.
appreciate that FE9 went back to... You there!
What the fuck is going on here? Wait, I want to play this cutscene up because I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm afraid playing it out is gonna crash the game. I'm gonna make a save state real quick.
Save state. Brom just decided to leave for a sec.
I made a save state here. Brom, what are you doing? Brom, what are you doing?
Brom has decided to leave.
Where'd you go?
Brom, where'd you go? Wait, what if What is he up there? Oh wait, you can even pull up the unit menu. Like, select an unoccupied tile.
But it just jumps to him.
And then you can, like, go to unit and then scroll down to Brom and press A on him. The cursor doesn't know what to do. You do realize now you're gonna have to, like, purposefully end all your turns for the rest of the map now because you can't move Brom.
Oh, that's okay. We're about to end the map anyway.
No, the stat booster drops from the reinforcements.
It's like secret books and talismans and shit. Oh, sorry, I forgot about you. I forgot about you, Brom.
I don't forget about Brom.
This map is causing us problems. We got Nasala, we got Brom. Like, this map is,
Wait, I always get jump scared that this map has ambush spawns.
Yeah, is this the only path of, aside from the prison, technically, I guess? The prison, you could say, technically is ambush spawns, because, like, you can spawn them during a weird time.
I think this does an okay job at ambush spawns, where they start so far away that unless you've flown a flyer on a solo mission by themselves, it's going to be very difficult for them to reach someone turn one.
Also, you know how, like, modern Fire Emblem is super anime, is, like, the talking point people have, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you see Tanith's eyes in that animation model?
I did not.
Look at her eyes next time. They're, like, incredibly fucking anime. Like, the big, round, like, that girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what they make me think of.
I have not seen Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I'm a little bit familiar with it. I might know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's a Seraph. That's an actual stat booster we care about. We'll just use yellow units on him. But look at her eyes. They're very anime eyes.
I guess we can kind of see it. They look pretty nice.
No, I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I'm just, like, trying to push back against the modern Fire Emblem got animeified thing. Like, there are elements of modern Fire Emblem that are definitely, like, less to my taste. There we go. Effective damage.
The funny Path of Radiance forced 2 range at 1 range because there's a boat wall in the way mechanic.
The funny Path of Radiance, my horse is in the ocean animations. Technically, I think we could have gotten another secret book and another Seraph robe, but I don't care.
Sad. Think of all the promoted Laguzi XP that we're missing out on.
but I don't care.
Understandable. Have a nice
We
day.
get more bonus experience, right? That's a thing. Is
Very
everyone all right?
true.
Says Brom. It's more I'm worried about like getting out of there before Brom crashes the game.
That is fair.
All right. Subscribe for Brom. Bye.
True.